We're at SAS in Silverwater in Sydney with Kerry and Todd from Taipanxp, who manufacture the Vortex exhaust systems. Okay, we've got Gabriel with his 4.2 litre Patrol here. Mate, thanks for joining us. You're going to be a bit of a guinea pig today. Can you tell me what sort of problems you've been having with the Patrol?
Well, the Patrol is very, very slow. It's like a donkey. And even my wife says it's like I have a constipated car. So
we can't have a constipated car.
No,
mate, what sort of problems do you have with it?
It goes very slow, and in addition to that, there's a lot of fuel. It's a lot of fuel consumption. It's not very good. Even sometimes I can tell you another example. When I'm towing my trailer, I feel like I'm towing an elephant. I'm not happy with it.
It's always too slow.
Very slow.
So your main objectives are to get increased power.
Correct.
And use less fuel.
Correct.
Okay, we're going to get the guys from Taipanxp to see what they can do to help out Gabriel and his Patrol. Kerry, Todd, thanks for joining us, guys. What can you do to overcome the problems with this Patrol?
Yeah, thanks, Mark. With the Nissan Patrol, we'll endeavour to show you today, step by step, how Taipanxp will fix these problems for Gabriel. We're going to do a base run on the dyno to show you what the vehicle has in standard form. Then we're going to move on step by step and show you what we can achieve with the Taipan system.
We've also got Dave. He's in charge of the dyno room at SAS, and he'll be working with the Taipanxp guys to hook up the Patrol.
Dave and I are just going to run it up on the dyno now and just check the exhaust temperatures and the boost settings standard, so we've got a base level to start from. Dave's given it a run up on the dyno. We've come up with a figure of 70.3 kilowatts at the rear wheels, which is an average for one of these 4.2 Patrols. Now what we'll do is we'll go back into the workshop, fit the exhaust system up, fit the boost controller with a K&N filter in the airbox, then we'll come back and do the tuning on the dyno.
We had the Patrol on the dyno to get its initial output figures. We've had Todd on the tools out on the hoist, and he's replaced the complete standard Nissan exhaust system with a Taipanxp unit. Todd, what sort of outputs have we got on this second run on the dyno?
Mate, we've had a big temperature drop, which we see consistently with all the vehicle patrols that we do.
Yep.
We've gained an increase of around 9 kilowatts at the rear wheels without touching any boost or any fuel settings whatsoever. Now what we're going to do is we're going to fit the K&N filter into the airbox and retune the vehicle back to the standard factory temperatures and see the increase we get at the end. Mark, now the K&N filter's in there, now I'm just going to do the final adjustments on the boost and the pump.
Yep,
and away we go.
Go to it, show us your magic. And Todd, I guess this is the bit that the home mechanics with their DIY kits they can't do this part of it. They've got to take it to a mechanic to get all the diesel tuned and get it to run properly.
Mark, at the end of the day, you're better off. It's a lot safer. The guys have been trained in tuning.
Yep.
That is the best way to go about it.
Yeah, it's all the weekend guys that are playing around. If you're having a go at doing this yourself, you may just end up costing yourself an engine. Big dollars to replace one of these diesel engines, so leave it to the experts. They'll do the job right first time. Okay, we've got the patrol on the dyno for the third time. Dave and Todd have finished retuning it. Guys, what sort of differences did we get this time?
Mark, we've come up with quite a considerable increase in power and torque. We've seen nearly 20 kilowatts difference at the rear wheels. But at the end of the day, we've kept our factory exhaust temperature settings. We haven't exceeded those, so that makes the vehicle a lot safer.
Okay, so 20 kilowatts of extra power. The temperatures have stayed the same, so everything should be safe.
Yes.
Now, the proof in the pudding is going to be Gabriel, the owner of this patrol, taking it for a drive. He's going to run a few tankfuls of fuel through it, report back to it on his fuel economy, and also whether he's happy with the patrol, driving out in the country, and also towing his camper trailer. We're going to get out on the road now and see what he thinks about the whole setup.
That's awesome.
It's a great note that this is pumping out between the gear changes. Is it much difference to what it was before, Gabriel?
Yes, big difference, very big difference. It's just unbelievable what can feel the car. It's a new car, I can tell you. It's a brand new motor. I don't know what happened. Now it's not constipated. I'm sorry to say that, but it's not constipated. It's beautiful.
We have three exhaust systems here. First one on the top here being for a 3-litre patrol. Second one is for a 4.2 wagon, and the third one down the bottom here is for the 4.2 ute. We start at the front, going through, explaining what we do to get our performance gains. Basically, we run a larger Cadillac converter behind the 3-litre patrol. We open it up very quickly as we can to get it to 3-inch, so that we've got a good flow through the constant manual bending that's been done, through our flex section, through our muffler, and we actually run a resonator in our wagons to stop in-house cabin drone. We also have in our product range a product we call Big Bore exhaust. The only difference is it doesn't have a ceramic coated dump pipe, runs a conventional 3-inch muffler, hence we can produce this product a lot cheaper for the marketplace.